Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to yet another Warface video. It's actually happening. People have been telling me, like, dude, you have a Warface based channel. Why the fuck are you making those walkthroughs and those Isaac gameplays? Like, bro, go back to Warface, like, what are you doing? And today, I'm bringing you Warface video. Also, people have been asking when I will play actually Warface. Well, I do Warface Let's Plays, not just like, tutorials like I do frag movies. And that's happening. I'm just waiting for another rank season to begin. I think it begins in just a couple days, maybe 4 days to go, and then I will start playing leagues with you guys. For Warface, I'll start playing leagues, ranking up, and that's what I'm gonna post to my channel pretty much. Alright, so when that's sorted, I have a topic to address, alright? So, a long time ago I made a video which was called something like how to play without credits tutorial. And if you guys seen this video, if you fucking seen this video, you had to appreciate my amazing mic quality, my amazing 3-minute video content, of me literally talking bullshit. And this video has the most views on my channel. How did that happen? Well, I think this topic is just so requested among all the Warface YouTubers, and no one actually answers it, So today I thought, since that video was really terrible, and it actually got a lot of dislikes. I think it was about 7 dislikes when I last checked. That's a lot for me, alright? So, and I thought I would make an updated tutorial on, to tell you just what's up, to kind of give a more, a better look on all of that thing, because I got into making walkthroughs and pretty much locking for long periods of time, and I think this video will be along those lines. So a little bit more talking, a little bit more interacting with you guys, communicating, not like sort of like I did the podcast, right? Not like that 3-minute video. What 3-minute long video of me like talking to the microphone, saying some comment. All right, basically that was bullshit. So now I'll address the point I addressed in the last video. So this is a tutorial. So I'll begin by saying, last time what I said was I recommended buying guns for in-game currency, pretty much guns for time Warface, because you don't have to repair those, and they give you ability to like literally own everybody. Because if you look at the guns, and they added a couple new ones. So the best one, of course, for me right now for the rifleman, let's go class by class first. So the best one right now out for rifleman is Argar. Pretty much that gun has 80 damage as well as a silencer. So what that means is that the damage doesn't get dropped, so the silencer is integrated, so the damage does not decrease, just like in Garrote basically. And what it does is it pretty much, if you have a Fazil, right, and if you put the silencer on Fazil, the Fazil originally has 83 damage, and if you put the silencer on it, it would become something like 80, 79, among those lines. And pretty much with Argar, it's one of the top guns that has a consistent damage, like really high damage stat, as well as having the silencer so people can't see you on the map. You feel like a freaking ninja with this gun, honestly though. And if you put some silent boots on, which have been fixed, but if you walk and don't run, you can't hear shit, so I'd say silent boots are still really, let's say strategical pick. If you play plant the bomb and you left 1-on-1, and if you have a lot of time and you're just walking, enemies won't be able to hear you, unless you're not sprinting, of course. So that's sorted for rifleman. So you buy Argar, the price is relatively low, so you buy that. Alright. For me, it's a huge disappointment that for this year's Halloween, they didn't bring any of the Halloween items like masks and vests to be able to purchase from the store, in-game store. Because if that would have been an option, I would have purchased the Halloween helmet and the Halloween vest version 2 for about a year or two, because these are one of the best equipment in the game, and what they added, they're pretty OP. Pretty much the helmet speaks for itself, and the vest, well, you can go watch my podcast about my inventory. I showcase them a little bit, so if you want to get more information on those vests and masks, you can go watch the podcast. It's a big 1 hour long podcast about my inventory. But now back to the topic. Now we go into the medic. Alright, for the medic, RST-14 is still one of the best guns. I checked again, this is one of the best guns. So last time, alright, so RST-12 with a medic is straight up. It just, if you don't trust me, actually, you can go and just, you can go get it for a day, maybe pick it up from some players and just play with it, just get a feel for it. But for me, it's one of the top medic guns that you can buy for time. And the great thing with all those guns is that you don't need to repair those, right? Oh my god, that's a major fuck up right here. That you don't need to repair those. And that's it. For the engineer, last time I said that the Sarask is the choice to go, but now they added the P2000, which is a way better option. It just outshines Sarask in almost every way. So definitely go for P2000. This gun, first when this gun was released in the game, I thought this gun would get patched. Like legit, it would get fixed and they would lower maybe a fire rate because it's insanely high, or maybe damage, or maybe range. Maybe damage drop, which is so you can't kill enemies from far away. That same happened to Para actually. So the Para was an amazing gun in the first, but then they cut the damage in range. So the far away from your opponent, the damage drops rapidly. So Speed Talent originally thought that this gun would get fixed or something, but they left it as it was. And the gun is OP, like legit, this gun is really amazing. And when it comes for the vests for engineer, the best one, oh my god, the best one for engineer is either the Halloween vest, if they add, of course. I talked to Cry Kane and he said that they don't know yet if they would add items to the shop. It's up to the producer, so we just have to wait and see on that. But for the engineer vest, the best one would be Titan, but of course the Titan is now removed. So either Halloween, Titan, or the plate vest. The plate vest is the third best option, which is available all the time, because literally all the armor for engineer, it's like paper. Like it's like legit paper. So what I mean by that is the vests are so weak, and pretty much the plate vest is the best one, so use that. Alright, now for the sniper. Sniper is a really actually class that got buffed slightly. Like first of all you have Garrote, which is, like, all comments aside, the best auto sniper in the game. SVK is, you see the gameplay right now on the screen. SVK is not good. SVK takes 3 to 4 hits to kill, and after 10 bullets the bullets just go anywhere they want. The accuracy is so damn low that playing with this gun is just so bad. Garrote is way more OP, and of course it has a silencer, integrated silencer. So 2 hits and the enemy is down. So just keep that in mind. Garrote is the best auto sniper in the game. Now, when it comes to bolt action snipers, they added a shit ton of new ones. So the last two they added, the last one was Warface, and it is OP. It has a fast zoom ability, and it really takes out enemies really, really fast. So just keep that in mind when you go for the bolt action sniper or the auto snipers, alright? So you have two options right there. For the vest, put a warlord, that's the best one for option, either Hawk. Alright, now when it goes out, all pretty much was new, when you receive a bonus for the first win in daily, for the day basically, you get a lot of money in the game, and it's so easy to stack up money. If you don't play without any VIP boosters, it will be a little bit harder, but of course it will just take a little bit longer for you. If you have a VIP, mega VIP, that's the one I have, it just becomes so easy. I recommend, if you get credits, if you never paid for the game and you're thinking maybe I should put some money on a game and you don't know what to spend them on, don't go for random boxes, don't go on auction house. First thing you want to do is to buy the mega VIP bundle. That's gonna bring your levels up, it's gonna give you more money, more HP, you're gonna be able to afford more guns. You see where that's going, right? So when it comes to the vendor weapons, which should you even use vendor weapons? If you play as a rifleman, I'd I'd say use an AK. AK was one of my top guns. I literally I have 10k achievement with AK, and I played about more than I think it was 150 hours with it overall. So I think it was 100 in PvP and then 50 for PvE. But so the AK also has a skin on it, so it's a top gun. For medic, Nova Tactical. Are you serious? This is the best pump action shotguns in the vendor category. Of course, for engineer gets a little tricky because the Vector is the best one so far. For sniper, for sniper, it's a really tough choice because I think the only good guns for sniper are the basically the ones that are in shop that you buy for time, and you don't have to repair those. And that's what you also sorry for that. And that's what you also need to keep in mind, that you will have to repair vendor weapons. But if you have the Mega VIP, you don't need to worry about that, because no matter what game you play, you will always be in a money surplus. So if you get so pretty much Mega VIP equals don't worry about repair, because my account is pretty big and I literally wear all the top tier, like as a god tier gear, and all the top guns. I don't like other people, they put like maybe they put a hex revolver or something like that. Maybe they put a utility knife because they have a lot of those for time and they don't want to spend money repairing them. But for me, it doesn't matter. I put all the top gear on and I don't worry a single bit about repair, because I know I have the Mega VIP, which will last me a really long time, and that gives me a lot of money. So that's when we got the guns covered. Now, when it comes to playing with no credits, it's actually kind of ironic because I'm making a video how to play without credits, and I'm telling you to buy a Mega VIP booster. I'm just kidding. But what I'm trying to tell you right now is that no matter if you have the Mega VIP or not, you will be able to play this game and you will be able to make money in game, of course, if you try. Let's say now I'm gonna give you a pro tip, alright? I think it's a pretty obvious one, but many people don't know about this. What I used to do is every time, let's say today I want to play Warface, right? So every time I open Warface and I go through the missions one by one by one by one. Of course, I skip the warm up, like the easy mission. Hot walk, I think it's called. I skip those and I go mission by mission by mission by mission, wearing all the default gear or something that I have for time that I don't need to repair. So I do that. If you have a good team, or even if you have a shitty team, if you have a high skill, it is easy to do and you get a lot of money from it. When it comes to the insane mission, I might put a vest on and then just farm an insane mission. Let's say sometimes they have an insane missions that if you do them right, you can finish them in roughly 8 minutes, and you get a lot of money from those. So if you put everything, you buy like a vest. Let's say you buy a vest for a day, and then you farm and you keep farming this mission. So like, and it pays for the vest pretty much. So let's say you bought a vest for 2,000, and then you complete the mission like 8 times. If you're into that, of course, you complete the mission 8 times and you get over like 10,000 or something. That's pretty good, right? That is really good way to farm money, and that's gonna get you all the good guns, all the top tier items. So also, if you play PvE, you will be able to get crowns every day. Let's say you go through the missions, you farm a couple, you get money, you get crowns. Then after that, you will be stacking crowns and you'll be able to purchase elite gear, which is even better than the top tier money gear. So the crowns are better than money, and that way you don't have to repair them either. So you buy it for crowns, pretty much the free in-game currency. The only way to get crowns is by playing. So pretty much you get crowns, you buy weapons or money, and you don't have to armor, and you don't have to repair that. So that is the way to go. Let me just recap for you a little bit, and I'm gonna wrap it up. So first of all, weapons. Which one you buying? You buying Argar, RST-12, P2000, and Orsis. That's it, right? Sniper rifles. Vendor weapons, you can use those, but keep in mind that you need to repair those. Alright, there is. Now, and the second most important tip is go missions daily. Go daily through the missions and collect the money. keep all the default armor and collect the money from the missions. That's gonna get you big time into, it's gonna give you some big money and crowns. So that's it guys, I think this advice helped you a little bit in improving at Warface, like keeping your economy a little more balanced than it was before. Of course if you're looking up for this video. But my main tip would be, if you don't want to put money into game, you have to realize that if you want to be a long-term player, if you take this game seriously, it's sort of like you just have to pay money for it, because once you get up and you keep progressing in the stairs, the thing is you will have a lot of competition and you will have to deal with guys which have a better equipment than you, better guns than you, and like have more time playing and have more XP than you. So of course it's your choice. If you're just trying out the game, do the tips I give you and then you will be good. But if you want to really go high and like really competitive type of player, maybe you want to be in the top 1 clan, top 2 clan, top 4 clan, who knows, you might need to be taking this a little more seriously. Alright guys, so that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching this a small tutorial, let's say. Like, to be honest, I got into more talking to the microphone stuff, so none of the cringy 3-minute videos are coming anytime soon. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, smash that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. But for all the people who want more Warface, wait just about a week and then I will start uploading ranked matches, maybe with some subscribers. You know, if you want to play a ranked match with me, make sure to leave a comment or message me in YouTube, DM me on YouTube, and I will add you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, see you in the next video.